Good morning everyone. Welcome to this video of class 5th. Students, as you all know that your unit 1 exams are over and your summer vacations will start from 28th May 2021 till 30th June 2021 and your classes will resume from 1st July. Alright, so during these summer vacation you have to do art integrated projects of EVS, Maths, English and Hindi. So in this video we will discuss your art integrated project of EVS and Maths. So first of all we will discuss the EVS project and after that we will discuss the Maths project. Okay, so let's start with EVS project. So this is your art integrated project of EVS, and here you have to make culinary art by using fruits, vegetables, grains like pulses, rice, etc., and write the nutrients that we get from that particular food item and its importance in our body, and use A4 size paper for the written work. Or collect the following items and see whether they are soluble in water or not. Record your results in the table given, and your items are salt, vinegar, pepper, honey, kerosene, sugar, chalk and sand. Explain this activity by making a small video. Okay, so you have to do any one activities out of these two activities. Okay, either you have to make the culinary art or you have to do this activity, and this activity should be done in school uniform and you have to make a small video in which you have to perform this activity, and this video should be very small, not very long. Okay, so first of all we will do this activity and after that we will discuss about this culinary art. Okay, so what you have to do, you have to collect the following items and check whether they are soluble in water or not, and your items are salt, vinegar, pepper, honey, kerosene, sugar, chalk and sand. So first of all we will take honey and we will check that whether it is soluble in water or not. Okay, so this is a glass of water. Now I'm going to add some honey in it, and after that we will check whether it is soluble or insoluble in water. So I'm going to add some honey in it. Okay, now we will mix this honey and water, and after that we will check whether it is soluble or insoluble in water. So students, the substance which are insoluble in water, either they form a layer on the surface of water or they settle down in water. Okay, the substances which are insoluble, either they form a layer or they settle down in water. So you can see here that this honey is completely soluble in water, right? You can see that this honey neither form a layer and nor it settle down in water because it is completely soluble in water. Okay, so honey is completely soluble in water, so it is a soluble substance. Okay, now we will take another food item. Now this is another glass of water. Now we will take some black papers, and these are the black paper, and we will check whether they are soluble in water or not. Now I am going to add these black pepper in this glass of water, and now we will mix these pepper. Okay, now you can see that these peppers settle down in water, and they doesn't mix in water, and they settle down here. So if a substance settle down in water or form a layer on the surface of water, it means they are insoluble in water. So these peppers are insoluble in water. We can easily separate them by filtration. Okay, so it means they are insoluble in water. Now we will take another substance. Okay, let's take another substance. Okay, now this is the another glass of water, and now I am going to add some oil in it, and after that we will check that whether oil is soluble in water or not. Okay, so now I am going to add 2 spoons of mustard oil in this water. Okay, now we will mix this oil and water. Now you can see that this mustard oil forms a layer on the surface of water. Okay, you can easily see that this oil forms a layer on the surface of water, and it doesn't mix in water. It means it is insoluble in water. We will easily separate it from this water. We can easily separate this oil and water. It means it is insoluble in water. See, so you can see that this oil and water separated very easily. It means they are insoluble in water. So in the similar manner you have to perform this activity. I have given you some more items, and you have to check all that items that whether they are soluble in water or not. And after that you have to make a table like this, in which on the top you have to write your name, class, subject and section. After that you have to write the question of this activity, and after that you have to write the name of the item and whether it is soluble or insoluble in water. If it is soluble in water, so if you have to write soluble here, and if it is insoluble in water, so you have to write insoluble here. Suppose you are taking honeys and it is insoluble in water, so you have to write first point honey, and the result is soluble. The if you are taking mustard oil and you already know that it is insoluble in water, so you have to write insoluble here. Okay, similarly you have to check all the items and you have to form a table, and at last you have to write a conclusion that how many of items are soluble in water and how many are insoluble in water, and you have to write the name of the soluble and insoluble items also. Okay, and you have to make a small video when you perform this activity. So you have to make a small video also, in which you will show that whether it is soluble or insoluble in water. You have to make a small video also. Okay, in which you will explain this activity, and this video should be made in your school uniform. Okay, and the items I have given you to check are salt. It is easily available at your home. Vinegar is also available. Pepper, honey, kerosene. If you will not get kerosene to check its solubility. So you can use mustard oil, coconut oil, or any other oil in place of this kerosene. Okay, sugar is also available at your home, chalk and sand also. Okay, so you have to perform this activity and you have to make a small video in your school uniform. Now your next activity is make culinary art by using fruits, vegetables, grains like pulses, rice, etc. So you have to make a culinary art by using these fruits, vegetables and grains like pulses, rice, etc. And you have to write the nutrients that we get from that particular nutrient, the food item which you will use to make this culinary art. You have to write the which nutrient is present in that particular food item, and you have to write the importance of that nutrient in a body. And for the written work you have to use A4 size sheets. On the top of that A4 size sheet you have to write your name, class, section and roll number. After that you will write this activity and make a table. First of all we will discuss that what is this culinary art. Culinary art is basically a art in which we use the food items like fruits, vegetables and food grains. Okay, so like this, in this art we have used the fruits to make this bird. Okay, इस आर्ट में क्या किया गया है, फ्रूट्स को यूज करके एक बर्ड बनाई गई है. यू कैन सी हियर. Okay, in the similar manner you have to make a art. Okay, I'm going to show you some more examples here. See, this is an owl which is made up of the fruits like apple, grapes, oranges, है ना. So in the similar manner you have to make a culinary art. You can use any fruits, any vegetables and any food grains. ओके आप कोई भी फ्रूट्स को, वेजिटेबल्स को या फिर फूड ग्रेन्स को यूज़ करके यू हैव टू मेक अ culinary art. And you can make anything. You can make elephant, owl, birds, whatever you want to make. Okay, there are so many examples of the culinary art. You can see here this bird is made up of pulses and the grains. So in the similar manner you can make anything by using these grains. ओके इस culinary art में क्या किया है, grains को और pulses को यूज़ करके ये bird बनाई गई है. In the similar manner you have to make this culinary art. There are so many examples of this culinary art, and you can use any fruit, any vegetable or any grains which are easily available at your home. Okay, first of all you have to make a drawing on A4 size sheet. आपको A4 size sheet पे एक drawing बनानी है, चाहे आप bird बनाओ या anything you want to make. And after that you have to paste these grains with the help of Fevicol. Okay, and after making this culinary art you have to make a table in which you will write that which uh, food item you are using and what is the importance of that which nutrient it contains and what is the importance of that nutrient in a diet. Okay, you have to make a table like this. You have to make 3 columns and in which you will write first is food item, second is nutrient and the function or the importance of that nutrient in our body. And on the top of that paper you have to write your name, class, section and subject. Okay, suppose you are making a bird by using grains, so you have to write here name of that grain. Suppose you are using pulses, so you have to write the name of that pulses in which and which you are using. After that you have to write the nutrient which is present in that pulses and what is the importance of that particular nutrient in our body, or what is the function of that particular nutrient in our body. Okay, so for the written work you can use any A4 size sheet, and on the top of that sheet you have to write your name, class, section and subject. There are so many examples of these culinary art. You can make this flower by using pulses, or you can make this tree also by using pulses, or you can make this bird, you can make this aeroplane by using fruits. So anything you want to make, you can make by using fruits, vegetables, or food grains, which are easily you can use the food items which are easily available at your home. Okay, so this is all about your science, environmental science art integrated project. Now your maths teacher will discuss your maths art integrated project with you. Okay.
Hello students, in this video I will discuss maths homework, and this is your summer vacation homework, and here basically we discuss what is the procedure of this homework and how you make project related to Roman numerals. We already discussed in our classes Roman numerals. This is your chapter number 4 also. So here the homework is make Roman numerals I, V, X, L, C, D and M with the help of cardboard and white paper, plain or colored paper. So what is the procedure? The procedure of this project is cut the cardboard and paper in the square pieces. The total square pieces 15 and the side equal to 10 centimeter, and paste one paper on the one cardboard piece and do the same method with the other pieces. Write one Roman number in one square. Like here, now we make shapes, one or more than one. So here we make I symbol and we make total 3 shapes of I. Here we make V, one shape of V, X total shapes 3, L total shape 1, C total shapes 3, D total shape 1 here. Now cut it with the help of scissor. Now by using these Roman numbers, make 10 different Roman numerals above than 100, means more than 100, like 120, 150, 140, 1000 and more than 1000, like 2000, 3000 and like 1015, etc. We will again discuss some rules of Roman numerals. Now there are some rules related to Roman numerals. Now the first rule, numerals of the same value are added. Like if we write I 3 times, so here we add I plus I plus I. Mean what is the value of I here? 1. So 1 plus 1 plus 1, 3. Now the second rule, a symbol of a smaller value put on the right of greater value is added to it. Like if we write VI, then we add these two numbers V and I. V and I. What is the value of V? 5. And what is the value of I? Here we write V and I. And what is the value of V? 5 and I 1. So 5 plus 1 equal to 6. Now third rule, the symbol of a smaller value put on the left of the greater value symbol is subtracted from it. Like if we write IV, it means 4, because here we write a smaller symbol on the left hand side of the greater symbol V. Now the fourth rule, a symbol of smaller value put between two symbols of greater value is subtracted from the symbol on its right. Like if we write XIX, it means 19. So here we write I in the middle of these two greater symbol. So here I subtract from this X, mean 10. So 10 minus 1, 9. And here x ix equal to 9. Some important instructions related to Roman numerals. Symbols V, L and D are not repeated. Second, a symbol cannot be repeated more than 3 times. Like if we write 3, so here we repeat I only 3 times. Rules like symbol V, L and D are never subtracted. Second, symbol I can be subtracted from V and X only. Third rule, symbol X can be subtracted from L and C only, and as L and C are greater than X. Now fourth, symbol C can be subtracted from D and M. And here we learn how to make project related to this Roman numeral. For making project of Roman numeral, you require a piece of a paper and outer board of any notebook. Now you paste this paper on the board, and after that you write different numerals here. When you cut these shapes with the help of cardboard, white paper and scissor, after that it looks like this. Here I already cut these shapes. And M. Dear students, if you take a white paper, then you will color these shapes, and if you take a colored paper, there is no need to color these shapes. Now here we make different Roman numbers with the help of these symbols. Now, and you also play a game with these shapes. Like here we make a number like 3. Here we make this board on this paper. Like if you write 3, and we also erase this 3 from here. And if you want to make this type of erasable surface, you need a broad sellotape, and you paste it on the chart and on a A4 paper. So if you want to make this number 3 by using these shapes, so it's need total 3 shapes here, 1, 2 and 3. Okay. Now if we want to write 4, then we erase 3 from here and we write 4 here. And how we write 4? So we all know that V equal to 5. We represent to numerical value 5. And if we want to write 4, so we shift I on the left hand side of the V. So 5 minus 1 equal to 4. Now next, if we want to write 6, then here we write 6 here. Then first we put this symbol here, V and I. Here V is greater as compared to I. So when we write or we place the symbol, a smaller symbol on the right hand side of the greater symbol, it means add. Mean 5 plus 1, 6. Now here we write 9 here. 9. How we write 9? Here we need X. X means 10. And if we shift I on the left hand side of X, it means 9. Mean 10 minus 1 equal to 9. So Ix equal to 9 in Roman numeral. Here we need these two symbols, X and I. So here first we place X symbol here and we shift I on the right hand side of this symbol X. So X means 10, and if you write a smaller symbol and if you place a smaller symbol on the right hand side of the greater symbol, it means add. So here 10 plus 1, xi equal to 11 in Roman numeral. Now if you want to write 900, how we write 900? So here we take a help of these two symbols. M mean 1000, and here we subtract 100, c equal to 100. So here we subtract 100 from 1000, so it gives 900. And if we shift a smaller symbol on the left hand side of the greater symbol, it means subtract, you all know that. So here 1000 minus 100 equal to 900. Now here we write 1100 or 1100. First we take m here, and after that we place c on the right hand side of this m, mean 1000 plus 100, 1100. So dear students, it is mandatory to all to make these shapes, how many shapes you make, and it is compulsory to all to make this type of chart paper. Okay, so and you make a video same as like write some number here and make different numeral in Roman numerals. Okay, and the length of this video maximum 2 minutes. Instructions regarding when you will send this video, after that you will send this video. Now students, you will also play a game with your friends or brother and sister, like how we write 8 in Roman numeral. So here first we take v equal to 5, and if we shift I on the right hand side of this greater symbol, it means addition. So 5 plus 1 6, plus 1 7, and plus 1 8. So we write 8 in Roman numeral V and triple I. Write 13 in Roman numeral. How we write 13 in Roman numeral? So here we take a help of these symbols, like first we take x here, then I mean 1 11, then 12, and then 13. So x and triple I equal to 13. Okay students, so, dear students, you will play a game with your friends and you make Roman numerals which are greater than 100. And dear students, read the instructions carefully which are given in your homework. Okay students, all the best.